Oh, I didn't realize it had gone live. Okay, my apologies. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and I coach people and organizations to play big. And this is a video today about being an effective networker. And it comes about from a podcast I listened to from BNI, the Business Networking Group, where Dr. Ivan Misner, the founder of the group, spoke about what it takes to be an effective networker. And what he had done was survey many businesses to identify what the characteristics were of an effective networker. So 3,400 people were surveyed. Not all of them were business owners. Not all of them were members of his business networking organization. So in doing so, although there's a bias toward business owners, I think it's very effective for job hunters and others as well. So here are the top 7 characteristics for being a successful networker. Number 7, and this is going to be given in reverse order. A great networker is approachable. People will forget what you said, but they're not going to forget how they felt in dealing with you. So you want to be an approachable individual because, frankly, they're not going to come to you unless they are comfortable coming to you. So number 7 was being approachable. Number 6 is being trustworthy. It doesn't matter how successful someone is. If someone doesn't trust them, you're not going to work with them, right? You're not going to refer them because people put their reputation on the line when they refer someone to a friend, right? When they refer someone to their firm, right? So you have to be trustworthy. Number 5, a person follows up. I know recently I had a situation where I referred one person to another for some testing, and that person hasn't followed up, and it's making me crazy. So when you offer opportunities to someone who doesn't follow up, you stop giving the referral, right? So number 5 is that they follow up. Number 4, sincerity and authenticity. They convey sincerity at every turn, was variable number 4. After all, if a person seems insincere, are you going to trust them? No, of course not. So you want to be someone who is seen as being sincere and authentic. Number 3, they help out and are collaborative. Maybe what you do to support other people is you clip some articles, send some links to them that you think would be helpful. Put them in touch with people who can help them with no expectation of anything in return. With time, it may come, but you're a giving individual. So number 3 is that you help others and are collaborative. Number 2, and this didn't surprise Dr. Misner, and it certainly doesn't surprise me, they have a positive attitude. It's not that everything is going to work out, quite obviously, but do you really want to walk over to someone or network with someone or help someone who makes you feel depressed because they are depressed? And I'm not suggesting that people should fake it, but folks realize that when you're feeling down and you're that way perpetually, it's one thing if it's an occasional thing where you need support, but it's another thing where that's the way you live your life, is being depressed. People don't want to help you. A negative attitude, a consistently negative attitude makes people dislike you and not want to refer you. And the number 1 thing, and this was a little bit of a surprise to me, but maybe it really shouldn't have been a surprise, but here's the number 1 thing people like in a great networker, and that is that they're a good listener. Interesting, that they listen well. It's more important to be interested than interesting. People want to help individuals who care about them. So recognize that great listening skills help you be a great networker. And when you put all of these together, the idea is to know what you're good at and to work on a couple of things. Start with one. Work on one thing where you think you could do a better job, where you're starting to make excuses to yourself about why you're not that way. That's probably the one you should start off with. So hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. If you're an executive interested in my coaching you, send me an email at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us, and in the subject line, put the word coaching. If you're not an executive, you're not a senior professional, the best way for me to support you is through jobsearchcoachinghq.com, where I've curated information that's going to help you find work more quickly, and you can ask me questions about your job search. Hope you found this helpful, and have a great day. Take care.